Miami Beach is a vibrant paradise that lies along the idyllic Southeast Floridian coastline. From the sandy shores to the nightlife, food and shopping, it's where America comes to have fun in the sun. Every February, the very best in the boating industry come here to showcase their latest designs and technology. Everything from personal watercraft, fishing boats, sailboats and catamarans, all the way up to the most luxurious super yachts you can imagine. Join us for the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show, presented by Lexus. Welcome everyone, I'm Will Christien and we are excited to get things underway and bring you exclusive coverage of the 2023 Miami International Boat Show. This year, over 100,000 attendees are due through the doors here to check out over 1,000 boats across 6 different locations. And with that much to cover, we're going to join Kristen Beat now as she's over on the water at One Herald Plaza.
Thanks, Will. What better way to kick off the show than with the world debut of the Ocean Alexander 32 Explorer. The tranquility of the open ocean, the harmony of rolling waves, all design elements which inspired the Ocean Alexander's newest super yacht. The salon and dining areas are designed to impress with the most refined interiors. This grand and flowing space embodies luxury and elegance with thoughtful consideration to functionality. You can entertain while offering the best vantage point of open water, fresh air, and expansive vistas. The interior finishes are exquisite, from the finest stone and white oak flooring to durable upscale carpet and upholstery. No detail has been overlooked.
We actually created a yacht that fills so many needs and so many desires. So whether it is outdoor pursuits, indoor pursuits, entertaining, large gatherings, small gatherings, this yacht actually fits every one of those criteria.
The on-deck master suite offers a private and secluded getaway with mesmerizing frameless windows. A view of the sea can be enjoyed morning or night. Even in the stunning and private staterooms, there is a connection to the open water. Designer finishes are at every touch point, created to inspire the ultimate dream space. The Ocean Alexander sleeps up to 10 with 5 staterooms, a feature outside of their class in that category. These spacious staterooms, all with their own ensuite. One of my favorite features on this build is the floor-to-ceiling windows. You can just feel the light pouring in. Ocean Alexander has become by far the most emulated line in yachting. Safety, efficiency, and sustainability have been driving the market, and Ocean Alexander has once again exceeded expectations in all of those categories. The bridge deck or sky lounge offers 2 open outdoor spaces as well as a vast climate-controlled entertaining space. This super yacht builds off of the 28 Explorer and 30 Revolution. The Ocean Alexander 32 Explorer is 102 feet in length and has a 21-foot beam. The list price comes in at $16 million. Now, a defining feature of this super yacht is their multifunctional aft platform. It gives you the option to deploy wings, extending its size. This multifunctional aft platform allows you to explore the waters around you. There's room for tenders, sea bobs, jet skis. There's also a robust crane to launch from the side with easy access to the water. Now it's time to introduce you to the third member of our team, Mike Caudill.
Well, thanks, Kristen. It's great to be here. You know, this boat show isn't just about luxury boats, but also about boats with functionality within the fishing vessel category. Here at Invincible, they combine both luxury with capability. This is the Invincible 43 Open Fisherman, and it's the flagship version of their monohull and offered with a host of customized features. One of the trademarks of Invincible is the legendary ride with game-changing agility with how it moves through the water. Given its size, the 43-foot Open Fisherman is like a professional football player. It's big, but incredibly agile. Legendary boat designer Michael Peters is behind the superior performance, and the Invincible designers combine that with luxury and spacious design. This version has been customized to fit the needs of its new owner, but Invincible offers the Open Fisherman with 6 captain's chairs in the helm area. The Shock's shock-absorbing pedestals are a new option for an even smoother ride in rough waters. There's an option for 2 jump seats in the cockpit. And closer to the front are chase lounges that also open up for 3 large compartments or the largest fishing box on this boat. The Invincible 43 Open Fisherman features 360 degrees of fishing ability, and if the fish you catch is too big to pull over the gunnels, the tuna door opens up. This open door is also great for getting into the water for a quick swim. The redesign features a fully lined interior room or a console for a full-sized head. And remember, you might be on the water for a while with a 600 nautical mile range.
Well, the 43, what I love about it, it's basically a race car with an apartment attached. We're not giving up any performance with the extra living space in the boat. And so our boats are really known for, 70+ mile an hour performance in all kinds of seas. And so we're going to stay true to that. But every now and then somebody likes a little comfort, and we're providing that as an option as well.
And Kristen, if there's one thing that gets my blood pumping, it's all about performance. The Open Fisherman comes with 4 V10 motors pushing out a whopping 1,600 horsepower.
Mike, the 80 Sunreef Power Catamaran is an all-around sailing leisure yacht, ideal for exclusive getaways, charters, and even transoceanic adventures. The beach club is 40 feet and serves as a hydraulic aft platform. You'll also notice dedicated spaces to store all your toys. Notice how this lifts and you can store a jet ski underneath it. With a completely fresh superstructure concept, the Sunreef 80 gains a salon plan with limitless potential for customization. A vast central lounging space salon has a 40-foot beam with a panoramic view which opens both onto the bow terrace and the cockpit. The bow terrace benefits from a cozy lounge. They even have a jacuzzi, which I wouldn't mind catching a few sunsets in. The salon merges with the generous cockpit extended with a large aft platform. All the areas combined form a universal open environment where flexibility and freedom have been guided to the design. While housing the main helm, the 54 square meter flybridge is definitely dedicated to leisure with a fully equipped wet bar, a barbecue, and a large sun pad for soaking up rays on the water. Sunreef Yachts has a star-studded client list, Rafael Nadal actually choosing this exact model that we're on. Sunreef is also building an electric yacht for Formula One's Fernando Alonso. Nico Rosberg also has his own Sunreef catamaran. Sunreef Yachts has proven themselves to be dedicated towards sustainability and have created an eco line that's in high demand and developed solar panel technology that complements their catamarans. 20 years ago, Sunreef started building luxury catamarans. This is their expertise, and you can notice the subtle hints of opulence as well as their focus towards sustainability. This yacht hosts a superior level of comfort on board, whereas the generous teak use, high bulwarks, and classy lines underscore her modern style with a classic edge. This 80 Sunreef Power has 4 staterooms, sleeping 8, with a listing price between $8.5 and $11 million, depending on the level of customization. Coming up, we're going to check out how the new Regal LS9 surf boat is making waves. This is the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus.
You're watching the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. Experience amazing. Sponsored by the AC Hotel Miami Wynwood and CSUN. Enjoy Chardonnay and Pinot Noir wines that taste like California in a glass. And we're back at the Miami Beach Convention Center to show you now one of the coolest boats here at the show. It's a world debut, the brand new Grady White 281 CE. That stands for Coastal Explorer. It's an incredible crossover, inshore, offshore boat, and it is packed with ingenuity and, of course, beautiful Grady White style. Built on a modified version of Grady White's legendary CV2 hull, it makes the boat track like it's on rails. The strakes and chines help reduce spray, making your experience more enjoyable. This top-of-the-line 28-footer is an incredibly versatile boat that beautifully blends luxury with functionality. A perfect example, the clever design of the aft bench seat. It has 3 separate configurations depending, of course, on what you'd like to be doing, whether you're cruising, fishing, or just relaxing and taking in some sun.
Building on the success of our 251 Coastal Explorer, which we've had out for several years now, we've just been asked for something bigger, maybe with a few more creature comforts and a few more amenities, and so we've come out with the 281 Coastal Explorer.
And one aspect that makes this 281 CE such a game changer is this, a portside electric foldable platform. It comes with a stowable ladder. Yes, it operates with just the touch of a button. And of course, it makes a wonderful swim deck if the family's playing, kids are in the water. But remember, this is a fishing boat too, so you can also use it to help haul your catch on. Grady White really have thought all of this through, every aspect, to make this such a multi-purpose boat. And if you'd like to take one home with you today, well, this one's going for a cool $350,000 here at the Miami Boat Show.
Welcome aboard the Prestige M48. With its surprising characteristics unique in its segment, the Prestige M48 offers unparalleled freedom of movement to take in and experience all the peaceful moments at sea. This multi-hull reveals generous, brightly lit, and refined living spaces, affording the ultimate in comfort. This is the first catamaran built by Prestige, which belongs to the Beneteau family, with a rich history and multi-hull yachting. For the length being 48 feet, to have a 20-foot beam just really gives you an open dialogue. The proportions make the yacht look like a home on the sea. This is a smaller scaled yacht. It accommodates 6 to 8 people plus a captain if you need one, but these yachts are so easily piloted. And the space integrates the captain into the conversation. It's built for those who choose to navigate the ocean intimately themselves. There's also 3 distinct areas to steer the yacht from: the primary lower helm, a docking station, and the bridge deck helm. The main deck is a fluid extension of the helm, salon, and galley. The galley positions starboard, a user-operator layout that is both functional and spacious. The aft cockpit is perfectly designed for entertainment, seating up to 8. An ice maker and extra storage lockers effectively create a galley extension, all of which sits under the protection of the flybridge overhang. An electric aft platform is set between twin bathing platforms, and when lowered, it creates a 6-meter wide terrace across the stern. Alternatively, it's capable of serving as a tender lift, a waterfront cockpit terrace, or a staircase into the sea. Forward of it lies a hatch to a vast storage locker, enabling the stowage of a wide selection of water toys. The Prestige M48 comes in at $2.25 million fully equipped. Now from the peaceful lull of the sea to Will, who's found some high adrenaline fun.
That's right, Kristen. Time to have some fun here, lucky me. And so I've come over to Regal, family-owned, all-American company built right here in Florida. And this exhibit here in the convention center, really, it's one of the most impressive that I've seen. There's 14 boats here on display. My personal favorite, well, that's the one right behind me here. That's the LX36, and it is one of the newer boats in their range. That's the story really here with Regal. They're constantly progressing, constantly evolving to try and meet the needs of their customers. In the past, you may not necessarily have associated the Regal brand with wake surfing, but with 4 different models now in their surf range, Regal has established itself as a main player. This is the newest addition to the line, and at a roomy 29 feet, the LS9 Surf is the largest and the only one in the fleet with a standard power hardtop. And that's just the beginning. The Regal Surf system boasts 2,500 pounds of ballast and custom wave shaping tabs. Along with digital surf controls that can even be managed from your smartphone, you can completely tailor your surf session. It's tough to beat a day on the water like that aboard the brand new Regal LS9 Surf. More to come from the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. Welcome back to the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. This is some of the wonderful artwork on display at Art Wynwood, and alongside the venue, graffiti artist Risk added his own flair to the entryway at One Herald Plaza. And this show would not happen if it not for the hard work of the National Marine Manufacturers Association and Informa, and I was able to catch up earlier with the president of Informa, Andrew Dahl, to see what he thinks makes this Miami show such a huge success.
A lot of excitement, a lot of new models, a lot of new electronics, and then we got the Charge Pavilion this year where we've got all the electric boats and electric jet skis and the cutting edge product in there. So we're very excited about all the fabulous product here in the convention center. And also we've got the other sites in water where we've got large yachts at Island Gardens, all of the major production boats at Herald Plaza, the demo boats at Venetian Marina, and of course all the sailing yachts at FEC Marina.
If you haven't had the chance to come to the Miami Boat Show here before, make sure you head down here next February. But as we continue on around the show now, we're going to catch up again with Kristen, who's here at the Convention Center.
Thanks, Will. I am down here on the floor with Nautic Star, and this is the Nautic Star 22 Legacy. They have been producing boats since 2002, and the Legacy 22 has been designed to satisfy both the family and the avid sports fisherman. This center console is a deep V. It has a dead rise to cut through the waves for a smoother journey. It also has seating for 12, which again caters to the family. The Legacy is a wood-free boat composite construction. You can outfit it with a Mercury or Yamaha 150 to 250 horsepower engine. The 22 Legacy is Nautic Star's newest addition to the lineup. It comes standard with 9 rod holders as well as a live well. With a 22-foot length, a 102-inch beam, and a 25-inch transom height, you are looking at a fun-sized center console. You'll also notice the captain's chair can be positioned to allow you to sit and face either forward or aft for a multifunctional bench. Here at the bow, we have a chair cooler as well as 2 sun lounges. And what I love about these lounges, you can position the telescoping backrest to either face the waves or the fishing. And if you want to take the Nautic Star Legacy 22 home with you, the starting price is $76,500.
Well, Kristen, if there are 2 things I love, it's high performance and modern technology and innovation. And you get that with this boat. I found it here at the show. This is by a German company called Say Carbon. And here's what makes this boat so unique. The entire hull, the entire boat is made out of carbon fiber. So why is that relevant? Well, the DNA comes from all facets of racing. We know that carbon fiber means one thing, and that means fast. It means lightweight. So this boat right here is 9,000 pounds. Comparable boats, anywhere from 15 to 20,000 pounds. It means you're gonna get better fuel economy, but most importantly, speed. That's right, 0 to 50 in only a few seconds. One of the first things I noticed up here in the cockpit of the Say 42 is the simplicity of the helm area. You don't have a lot of gauges and dials, simply 2 digital touch screens. You're also looking at these seats. These seats were designed, they're race-inspired, carbon fiber that wraps the body. And as you notice and look at any other boats here at the Miami International Boat Show, you're gonna see that the seats are meant to be big and comfortable. These are gonna lock you into your spot. As you make your way to the second and third row mid-cabin of this boat, you're gonna switch from high performance to high-end luxury. You'll have a beautiful dinette with carbon fiber wrapped around the entire table. And as you make your way to the full end of this, you have a lounge area that will fit your entire family on the back. And Kristen and Will, I'm just relaxing here on the sun deck on the Say 42, but this is a feature I think you are both gonna like. It's actually called the Seakeeper 2, and it's a gyro system under the bottom of the boat. What is it meant to do? It's actually meant to keep the boat stable when you're floating out in the bay. What does that mean? You wanna do a little bit of yoga? It'll be easy because the boat will be stable. Coming up next, I get to take a boat out on the open water.
You're watching the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show, presented by Lexus. Experience amazing. Sponsored by the AC Hotel Miami Wynwood and CSUN. Enjoy Chardonnay and Pinot Noir wines that taste like California in a glass.
We have seen so many amazing things at the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. Speaking of Lexus, I am driving the LX 600. We decided to hit the road and find a little adventure. The Lexus LX 600 is the definitive chapter of flagship luxury. As a full-size SUV, its exterior is a study in sophistication and strength, exhibiting a silhouette that perfectly complements any road, on-road, or off. powered by a 409 horsepower twin-turbo V6 with a 10-speed automatic transmission with four-wheel drive. This is the perfect SUV, just radiating adventure and sophistication. We're here at Morningside Park to demo the Foil electric hydrofoil board. The Foil brand electric hydrofoil boards are known for their accessibility and durability. Every board features a grip pad, handles, mast, propeller, as well as a Bluetooth throttle. The Foil is the OG. It's the brand stable with a price tag of $7,999, one of the most affordable electric hydrofoils on the market. The Foil X is an improved performance model. Foil X is made from carbon fiber, it's 10 pounds lighter and 1 foot shorter. This board was born to carve. And finally, the Foil R. It's the world's fastest foil in production. It has a top speed of 38 miles per hour. The Mavericks racing motor produces 9 horsepower for racing. This board also has a 2.5 to 3 hour ride time.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Never seen nothing like this before. Never seen nothing like this. Never seen nothing like this before. Never seen nothing like this.
The Foil has the same sensation of flying and surfing. It's hard to describe, but it is amazing. This Foil R was so much fun. I'm taking one home with me, Mike.
All right, Kristen, you think you get to have all the fun? No way! I get to have fun as well, and I've got my life jacket on, and I am ready to go in this amazing boat. Now, the brand itself, Aviara, only 4 years old, made in America. This right here is the AV32. You want to get in and take a ride, Kristen? Let's go. Hop aboard. All right, we've now made our way out into the bay and leaving the dock. The very first thing that I noticed on the back is that both of the engines split apart, and so I had to ask Rob, who's our captain on this voyage, about the joystick. Tell us about what makes the joystick special.
So it really makes docking and low-speed maneuvering effortless. For new boaters, novice boaters, it controls both the engines independently. One will be going forward, one will be going reverse, one's left, one's right, but it'll make the boat move the direction you're controlling the joystick.
So if you think about Aviara as a brand, with this AV32, it's packed with performance and a ton of luxury. So that really only means one thing left for me as a performance enthusiast to do. Let's get behind the wheel. So here's what I love the most about the AV32. This boat is purpose-built. For me, I'm all about performance, but for my wife, she really likes to enjoy that quiet time in a cove. Well, you can have your cake and eat it too with the Aviara AV32. Why? It's 10 feet wide. There's plenty of space for you to move around on the inside. There's a lot of seating as well, but for me as a performance-oriented driver, this boat packs a ton of performance. Wow, I gotta tell you right now, this AV32 is the best boat I think I have ever been behind the wheel on. It's not only packed with performance, it's got a ton of horsepower. This thing turns on a dime. At 32 feet, how do you accomplish that with a boat of this size? Well, I gotta be honest, they did it, Aviara, with the AV32. So, unfortunately now, I've gotta get off the boat and I gotta toss it up to Will at the desk.
And as you've seen already, this show is packed with unbelievable boats, but they wouldn't be what they are without the technology that enhances them. So it's time now for our tech and innovation segment. Mike caught up earlier with the folks over at Ox Marine and their new hybrid diesel engine.
If you're deep within the marine industry, you've definitely heard the name before, Ox Marine. It's a 10-year-old company, it's a Swedish company. They're known for super high output diesel motors, but mainly in the commercial category. And they are debuting this, never before seen right here. This is the Ox Hybrid 450. What does that mean? Innovation meets high output diesel motors. This right here is truly an innovation. The Ox Hybrid 450 concept can work 3 different ways: diesel, fully electric, or hybrid. The battery capacity enables quiet and stealthy, yet completely emission-free operation when visiting a port, fishing, or while traveling in waters where fossil fuel boats are not allowed. Or the hybrid component can still produce 450 horsepower. The Ox Diesel Hybrid 450 will be available later this fall. Now, if you want to continue talking about innovation, it doesn't stop here at Ox Marine. This is another big piece of news, and it's available in market now. This is the Ox Diesel, and they're calling this Jet Tech. Why is it important? Because down here, this is the industry's first ever outboard motor that is using jet propulsion technology. So what does that mean? Two things. One, you're going to protect wildlife in the environment. Two, you're going to get way better miles per gallon.
This water jet allows the vessel to run in ultra-shallow applications. It means safety. There's no moving prop for someone in the family to get cut on. It means you can go into places you've never been before. It means that that prop isn't striking the fragile ecosystem below the floating boat. So we're really, really proud of this and glad to bring it to the market.
The Ox Diesel JetTech 300 starts at $90,000. And taking it a step further from the diesel hybrid, Ilmor is offering a full electric engine. The Ion is a 6-kilowatt electric outboard motor. Ilmor is well known for making power. Mario Ilian, Paul Morgan, and Roger Penske, winner of 18 Indianapolis 500s as a car owner, combined forces 40 years ago, and Ilmor soon won big in IndyCar before branching successfully in other top forms of motorsport. In 2002, Ilmor entered the high-performance marine world and for many years has been a well-established supplier to the global marine market. What separates the Miami International Boat Show from other boat shows is that marine manufacturers come specifically to this one to debut all new products. Now, the Ilmor Ion is one of those global debuts here at the Miami Boat Show. So what makes this so different? Well, let's start with the electric motor. It has 6 kilowatts of power, but if you hit the boost mode, it'll bump to 7 kilowatts of power. So what does that mean? The ability to navigate through choppy or windy conditions with your boat, which means more stability. Now, it's not available yet in the market, but will be coming later this year. Price still to be determined. Will?
Safety is, of course, always at the forefront in the boating industry, and Psionics, a company that is rich in night vision technology, which was originally designed for use by the government, have now developed Nightwave, allowing captains to see, well, the sea.
So Psionics is a silicon-based technology company. So we've been around for 16 years, primarily developing the low-light capabilities in a CMOS processor camera. You're familiar with the digital cameras. They're in our iPhone, they're in the Ring doorbells, right? So we're taking that camera and we're giving it the ability to see really good in ultra-low light. So if I'm driving, it's dark and I look up, all I see is dark. With our camera, boom, now it's like it's daylight. Fishing is primarily the biggest customer that we have. So now you can safely navigate in and out of the harbor and go fish, right? If it's 60 miles off a shore and you want to leave at sunset, now you can do that. You don't have to pre-plan. If you want to fish at night, you can stay out longer, right? So you don't have to be so locked into when it is light out.
Nightwave is available for under $1,600. Mike, over to you.
Well, hey, Will, I really dig on that camera. It's super awesome, but how do you supply power to it, right? That's the inevitable question. You have to be able to supply power to your devices on your boat without starting your engines. Well, I've got a great solution for you. I'm over here with Battleborn powered by Dragonfly Energy. So I want you to imagine this, right? You're out on the boat with your boys or you've got some families and you want to power your stereo. You've got a refrigerator on your boat. How do you keep those things powered without having to rely on starting your engines? Well, they have the right solution. They specialize in lithium iron phosphate batteries, and Battleborn batteries are designed to weigh less, perform better, and last longer. And of course, we've got to talk about price. These are their two top sellers, starting right here at the top at $2,300 and down below, $875. Kristen?
Roswell Marine has partnered with Invincible Boats to introduce an all-new technology that innovates offshore fishing at the helm. This technology is the Rise Telescoping Helm System, along with the Ride Seat Suspension System. Both are focused on creating an operating environment that delivers a new level of comfort and control while unlocking the boat's potential. Rise elevates the operating system, allowing the driver to safely and comfortably control the boat. So check this out. The controls lift to meet the elevated seats, allowing the captain to comfortably and safely control the boat. Advancing center console capabilities and enhancing the experience, Roswell has really engineered a game changer here. The Rise Telescoping Helm System was an Innovation Award winner last year, Will?
Michigan-based Sharrow Marine is a recipient of the highly sought-after and prestigious Innovation Award from Boating Magazine for advancing the state-of-the-art in marine propulsion and, in doing so, changing the recreational boating experience for the better. The Sharrow propeller is the first major advancement in propeller technology since the 1800s, and the marine industry has responded with vigor. The unique tipless propeller shape and the design of the Sharrow prop offer significant performance increases over traditional propellers. Tip cavitation and vortices are virtually eliminated. Reverse thrust directional control and noise reduction have customers saying it feels like they have a new boat. And benefits are the same whether you have 150 or 450 horsepower. And no matter what size of Sharrow prop you require, the price is the same, $5,000. The Innovation Awards were handed out at a special breakfast here at the show. There were 10 winners, and we caught up earlier with Frank Kugelmar to find out what the award means.
The goal of the Innovation Awards is really to highlight those who are redefining categories. They're changing the game. They're making the consumer experience at the end of the day better than it's ever been before.
Huge congratulations to all the winners. And when we return to Miami, we take a look at the 140-year-old French boat manufacturer Beneteau and their new flagship sailboat.
Welcome back to the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. I arrived here in style driving the Lexus LC 500 for the marquee, the most exclusive event of the year, Yachts After Dark. The lights, the music, the yachts, there's even a drone show. It's time to uncork a bottle of Sea Sun Chardonnay. Will, cheers.
Kristen, I am a little jealous. It looks like you're having a lot of fun there, but I'm going to continue our tour of all the different locations in this show by coming to the southernmost point here at Museum Park and catching up with storied boat manufacturer Beneteau as they have the US debut of their flagship sailboat, the Oceanis Yacht 60. While aboard this latest 62-foot offering from the French family-owned builder, you're looking for the words, and elegance and sophistication are just a couple that come to mind. You can see their 120 years of experience put to work in this, the largest sailboat in their range. It's clear they don't rest when it comes to innovation, and a great example of this is the intelligent lower deck layout.
3 stateroom, 3-head design, which is very unique because we actually have the VIP stateroom forward. We have a full beam galley, full beam master. It's absolutely spectacular.
When it comes to pure sailing pleasure, Beneteau also puts ergonomics at the top of their priority list. You can see why an owner can carry out all the usual maneuvers without leaving either of the two helms. Yet another reason why Beneteau's forward-thinking approach makes them the global leader in monohull sailboats. And Mike, something really fun happened while we were here filming this gorgeous boat. Beneteau actually closed the sail right here in front of us. The new owners came on board, cracked open some champagne, and celebrated. They will be taking their new vessel home with them at the end of the Miami Boat Show, celebrating with a trip to the Bahamas. Congratulations to them.
Pirelli Tire is globally recognized, of course, with Formula One racing. They are also well known for their high-performance tires on luxury and high-performance vehicles. But check this out. Are they known for boats? Well, they are. And this right here is the Pirelli 35 speedboat. And when you take your first glance at it, you can tell that something is different. Number one, you don't have to worry about buoys because the complete exterior is rubberized. Number two, think about high performance out on the open water. It's going to drive and perform more like a Formula One race car. The starting price of the Pirelli 35 is right around $700,000. But what if you want to step it up a bit and go from 35 feet to 50 feet? Well, this is making its world debut here at the Miami International Boat Show. This is called the Pirelli 50. Let's just start right with the performance. Top speed, nearly 70 miles an hour, but Pirelli wants you to know that this has a ton of Italian design. And powering the Pirelli 50 are 3 Mercury engines. They are 600s and they are V12s producing 1,800 horsepower. The price of the Pirelli 50, $1.5 million. If you want to mix high performance with fishing, you've got to check out the Yellowfin 24 CE. There's no other boat like it at the Miami International Boat Show. This is Yellowfin's largest bay boat at 24 feet 10 inches in length, and what makes this boat like no other boat is the hull material. It's been engineered with carbon, e-glass, and Kevlar, making it stronger, lighter, and faster than many other boats. This particular one at the show is powered by Mercury Racing's all-new V10 400 horsepower motor. Potential buyers can choose from a wide range of outboard options. Top speed with this motor pairing of the Yellowfin 24CE is roughly 80 miles an hour. And all of these are semi-custom built boats. Starting price is roughly $180,000.
If you're looking for accessible, adaptable, and fun, I have found the perfect pontoon. This is the Switch by Sea-Doo. It's geared for the active adventurer with plenty of space for water sports. The Switch is an entry-level pontoon and a dream to operate. It's also completely modular. No wonder why it was voted Boat of the Year by Boating Magazine. This is affordable, simple to maintain, and a breeze to tow. Being jet-powered allows the boat to pivot easily and dock even easier. This is for the first-time boat owner. Being a Sea-Doo, you even steer with handlebars, so I am right at home. This is a new level of fun on the water, starting at $21,700, including the engine and trailer.
For us, it's about making memories on the water with friends and family. So we take everything we know about the market and our customers and we bake that into incredible innovation. And it wouldn't be possible without our incredible designers and engineering teams that really work in a triad to make solutions that are responding to true needs out there for our customers.
Now, if you're looking for a more sophisticated pontoon experience, look no further than the Manitou. The Innovation Award-winning Manitou Rotax S150 outboard features an airtight, watertight, horizontal mounting system that gives you even more deck space. The Manitou Explorer is redefining the pontoon experience with its timeless and modern design. The siding is high-pressure heated aluminum, drawing inspiration from the automotive industry. The Sport Bimini packs a lot of innovation. It can be run up to 50 miles an hour while open. No other Bimini can offer that. It also features a revolutionary onboard experience. The Explorer has LED docking lights seamlessly integrated, and the redesigned captain's helm makes vessel monitoring accessible and intuitive. This interior is first class all the way, with stylish and flexible furniture that's durable and easy to clean. This Manitou Explorer comes in with a listing price of $55,000. And sticking with the twin hulls, now with something special over at One Herald Plaza, I'm going to toss it over to Will Christien.
That's right, Kristen. We have gone up a few sizes here and, of course, added a layer of luxury, but to bring you something very special over here at Fountaine Pajot, because they are having the US debut of the Power 67 catamaran, and just look at this flybridge. I had to start up here. It's enormous, very unusual for a 67-foot boat, and it's not just the size of the space that's so special, it's what they've done with it. Each area of the deck here is designed for what their guests need, whether you want to lounge in the sun, lounge in the shade. This is a company that is clearly very in tune with its customers' desires and needs. And now the fantastic example of this is on the foredeck. Out here, it feels like a private retreat. There's a jacuzzi, and at the end of the day, when you're ready to rest, direct access to the master stateroom. And aboard this French beauty, the piece de resistance is the salon on the main deck. The panoramic views just get you as soon as you step on board, and the interior blends seamlessly to the exterior as you open the glass doors and windows. Fountaine Pajot pride themselves on the convergence of French style and performance, but they are also an eco-conscious company and are on track to be carbon neutral by 2030. That may seem a lofty goal, but when they reach it, they'll be the first company to do so. The Power 67 is based off the very successful sailing version of the Allegria 67, Allegria meaning happiness, and your slice of happiness can be bought for $4.5 million. And there's plenty more boats to see when we come back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show, where we have come to the most luxurious part, Super Yacht Miami, right here in Yacht Haven Grand. Kristen and I look forward to this part of the show every year because this is where we get to check out some of the largest and, in turn, most beautiful vessels here at the show.
And behind us is the striking Amos Step 1.
Built in the Netherlands at 180 feet, we're going to take you on board. It is really something special.
When it comes to the staterooms for your guests, the owners have the option of 4 cabins or 2 with lounges like this. The lower deck cabins can be configured as 4 double cabins to allow privacy and comfort for multiple couples, or alternatively, 2 of the lower cabins can be configured as a full beam VIP suite with a private lounge area, decisively catering to the owner's needs. On the main deck, there's a full beam owner's suite with an office, walk-in wardrobe, and a large ensuite bathroom. Notice the flow of the design that can either open for passage or be closed for privacy. Now, to entertain all these guests, Step 1 features not 1, but 2 open salons, and all have been styled with luxury at the forefront. Designed by Laura Sessa, Step 1's interior features accents of color and is abundant in natural light thanks to large windows, which frame the views outside. Chic and sophisticated, this contemporary design enhances the feeling of space and brightness which characterizes this yacht's interior. And just to send this space over the top, you could definitely call this the piano bar. Nothing has been overlooked when it comes to entertaining on Step 1.
And Kristen, take a look at where I've ended up here. I think you need to come up and join me because I am on the sun deck and there's room for 2 up here, I promise you. It's absolutely huge. I was told 1,600 square feet, and I promise you every single inch has been designed here for guest enjoyment. Take a look. We've got a jacuzzi, a barbecue, a dining area, and of course, a couple of sun lounging areas. And these impressive deck spaces really do define Step 1, and not just up here on the sun deck. If we go down, we'll see an enormous swim platform in the beach club that even has its own steam room. And Kristen, see why I told you to come up here? Isn't this incredible?
This is phenomenal, and just every inch of Step 1 is tailored towards entertainment and family. It is so relatable.
Well, all except for the price, perhaps. $33.7 million worth, of course, every single cent. And if that's not enough super yacht for you, well, how about we double down here? Coming in at 377 feet in length, the super yacht Arpo is double the size of Step 1. Words cannot describe the grandeur of this marine mansion. The spaciousness of the master stateroom with dual baths and just touches of luxury and sheer opulence everywhere you look. Flowing to the striking dining room and bar, and the room to entertain just continues with its own movie theater and an onboard garage packed with your choice of water toys to enjoy some fun out in the sun on the ocean. And while this might be your home at sea, it really feels like a floating resort. Take a look, it's got multiple pools, a workout room, and best of all, this spa with a plunge pool, massage tables to help you relax, and a steam room. Unbelievable. And of course, the price tag to make this your world, over $300 million. You're watching the Discover Boating Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. Experience amazing. Sponsored by the AC Hotel Miami Wynwood and CSUN. Enjoy Chardonnay and Pinot Noir wines that taste like California in a glass. Welcome back to the Miami International Boat Show presented by Lexus. And now at the desk, I am joined by, of course, Kristen Beat and Mike Caudill. Guys, this show this year, I mean, absolutely fabulous. The diversity in all the products and boats that are here. I feel like you're walking around, your head's just spinning, you don't know where to look. But I'm going to ask you the tough question. You've got to pick one of your favorite exhibits, favorite moments. Kristen, let's start with you.
Well, this has been such an experience. In between foiling and touring super yachts, I've definitely enjoyed Miami, but standout for me was the Sunreef Power 80. I mean, there's just something about a luxury catamaran, but in addition to that, all of their sustainability initiatives were just so impressive, so innovative. Absolutely love the Sunreef 80. Mike?
Well, you know what? I think what makes this show so amazing is it's not just boats on the carpet, right, or in the docks. You actually get to experience them out on the open water, and that's what I got to do. I got to take the Aviara AV32 out on the open water. And I'll be honest, you want to talk about high performance built in with entertaining your family on a boat? You get it with that. I mean, we had it at 50 miles an hour, and they let me do donuts in the thing. So that's what makes this show so special, is that you get to not only see them, you get to experience them as well.
And the weather doesn't hurt, does it really, here in Miami? And honestly, that takes me to my favorite moment. We were over at Museum Park. The sun was out. There was a beautiful, gentle ocean breeze. And we're out there with the sailboats. All the flags are just flapping in the wind. It really was magical. And to cap it off, we got to witness one of the boats actually getting sold. You should have seen the looks on the faces of the new owners. They're cracking open their champagne, having a wonderful time. And it was just great. You know, it's what the show is all about. It really was absolutely fabulous. And that's it. That is a wrap on the 2023 Miami International Boat Show, presented by our friends over at Lexus. But none of this would have been possible without the help and support of the National Marine Manufacturers Association and Informa. So a huge thank you to them, and of course, a huge thank you to everybody at home for joining us. We'll see you back on the docks next year.